Hello and welcome back to Elden Ring. I feel like Hayata's gotta be here. I just must not have seen her. So we're gonna do a second little lap around up here, just not on my horse this time, just so I can actually try and see where she's at. A lot of messages. Right here. Bug, weak foe. Invisible sword. Hmm. I got no clue where she is. Unless she never left the last spot, which is very possible. I may have bonked and not talked to her one more time. Let's check that. 'Cause that could be slowing it down. She is at... I want to say it's this location? So what, you go over here? Oh, no. It's right here. Gate Town Bridge. It looks like her symbol's still there, so I don't think I did talk to her one more time here to get her to leave. Yup.
I've gleaned something very important. The reason why it was a distant light. So faint it can't be seen by the naked eye. Though finally, it all makes... I'm certain now. I've gleaned something very important. I'm certain now.
And there. She repeats her dialogue. She should be gone now once we go back. Should just have to... Oh, we never gave Fops his glintstone key. Do that while she disappears and goes back over to the other spot.
Back to learn another. Wonderful. You've taken an apprentice. Are you certain you're willing to give your glintstone Mario? Thank you. Now I can go back to the academy to resume my study of...
Woohoo!
Back to learn another. Why, of course. Thank you for learning my poultry. I never imagined that a bluntstone like myself would have the... Thank you dearly. With your blessing, I will depart. Perhaps one day. Who knows?
Now we can jump up here. Could be this one. Yep. Grab that from Fops. And then we can go back to Bellum Church. There she is.
Oh, hello. I'm sure I'll be...
Oh, now her quest is pretty much done. We just gotta meet her down below. And that's like all we can really do with her. For now. So... Still got that cave. There was one other thing that I passed over that I realized I did want to do. What was it? We're just in here. Why did something in here remind me of somewhere else? Ah, yes. We want to go get that out the way. Because I think this is the closest one. I'm going to go do the witch's tower up here. Because just like that, I will probably never think of this again. So, we might as well come get it out the way. So that we don't have to worry about if we did it or not later. That was not the button I meant to press. I pressed R1 instead of Elden. Or other way around, I pressed L1 instead of R1. Meant to two-hand my sword, two-handed my shield. Could have been funny to battle him like that, but nah. Alright, this one has always been strange to me. I just want to test this. You have to have all the stuff on. Oop, I didn't mean to do that, but oh well. Gosh darn it. Test it. Yup. So, you have to have stuff on. And at that point, we're not going to test each one. We're just going to chuck on all of it. Battle Mage. Not just Sorcerer. I hope that works. There we go. That did work. Now the seal opened up, so we can put back on our other stuff. We're gonna be heavy. Might as well have something a little bit better, right? Yeah, definitely works. We're beautiful. You better not tell me you forgot that this was Little Bonk's face. Little Bonk's absolutely gorgeous face. Had to take a little thumbnail shot there. Oh, we got one of these to fight, do we? There was one of those in my way. We'll say that. Oh, that was almost bad. That's very nice, though. Very, very nice. I'm just trying to see if there's any items in the middle of these areas. Don't look like there is, so instead of going back through everything again, we are just going to teleport on out. Tower is complete. This has been done. We already got all this stuff when we fought Vike, so we already checked that. I think now this Erd tree would just be what we want to fight down there. We go do that real quick. Can't be too tough. Where's the best way to get to? Might honestly be right here. Best way to get back to it would be either here or like jumping down from where I'm currently at. And yes, I could easily have done that, but it's tricky to try and find the location. And whether or not the game wants to be kind and a 20-foot drop is going to kill you, or if it's perfectly fine and you'll just take a little bit of fall damage, or not any fall damage at all. Oh, I thought there was another grace point up here. Yeah. Over to there. Totally gotta go up another layer. Now, let's go. Probably get rid of a couple of these guys. That one's gonna be back there trying to pepper me with arrows the whole time. Or not, it's gonna slowly walk away. I'm fine with that option. You're not nearly as bad as the other ones I've fought. You. And oh. You stopped me. How dare you? Excellent. Those look like cracked tears that are either going to boost the damage I do with certain things, or it's going to boost my defense against certain status effects. I'll take either of that. Situationally shifting stuff is kind of necessary in the DLC. You can get away without it, but if you want to make your life a lot easier, shifting around some stuff will definitely do that. So, Guess we're gonna go fight our way into this cave. Only at 16 minutes. I need to find a site of grace down there. Pretty sure there's one right next to Mirage Tower, so I think we're gonna do that as we're down there. If not, this is about to be real disappointing. I'm gonna start over at Mirage Tower anyway, in order to get all 3 of those really quickly. Are we... Still nighttime, but it's about to be daytime, so we just gotta survive for a bit. The time shall change. Don't need to go into that. That's like worthless. But we need to find the center of the tower. Which I think is here. There we go. Touch that crest. Now we gotta find the actual 3 crests. Ooh, Deathblade builds up quick. I hate that. Just gonna touch that instantly, because I'm pretty sure those little imps keep on spawning in. First it'll be 1, and then it's 2. And it just stays at 2, constantly spawning in, I'm pretty sure. So, got that. Is there another one? Like right over here. Should probably just check the map, but where's the fun in that? No. Instead, we go by memory. 100% memory. No, we don't need to... I didn't even like check to see if it was blue or something. It's totally not. Alley-oop. Stone 5. Not the best, but I'll take it. Was it worth risking my life over? Probably not. Do I care? Not at all. I feel like this one is the trick. It might just be the Mirage trying to fool ya. Alley-oop. Got that rock. Now that one's a bit of a pain in the ass to find usually. But I want to say Nope. The last one. Actually, no. That one might be the one that I usually have troubles finding. I don't think the third one's all the way out here. So now I really do gotta check the map. Make sure I'm actually going towards what I need to be going towards. Otherwise, we will just be running around in circles down here until it turns to daytime. Let's get away. Let's run over to this side, just in case. Because there was this ledge that was just overlooking where we were. Always double check that. I see nothing. Oh no, that was the third one. It just didn't tell us that it was the third one. Huh, game. Why did it tell us in every other rise, but not this one, when you're actually hundreds of feet away? Potentially. But I guess because the only complicated one was the one that was under that rock 200 feet away, 400 feet away. Whatever the hell it was. Couple hundred feet. For me, is not worth it. I don't care about hiding my weapon from people when I'm about to fight them. Even if you've invaded my game, that is not something I tend to be like, oh, I can't let them see what my weapon is. No, that would just give them an unfair advantage. They can't know that, no. Even if I don't know exactly what weapon it is, I like to see so I know what it does. So when I look for it, I know that that weapon does those attacks. And it could be cool to use it myself one day. So I don't see a point in hindering other people from seeing that shit. Not the button I meant to push there. We gotta go on this side. It might be down here, but I want to say it's up one layer. Yeah, it's up one layer. There's another one of those little torches, yeah, right over there. You could follow all the way around these ruins and loops you through a bunch of really annoying worm face groups. But we don't need to do that. Especially because we know the trick that that symbol right there is a cave. We can just run over and find it physically. And then if we really wanted to make sure that it was the right cave, we could go and activate that torch once we've completed this. And if nothing comes up, like no ghost comes up to follow, then it means you went to the right cave. Or sometimes I think there was glitches here and there where they will still appear, but if you follow them and they just take you back to a cave you've already beaten, then that's obvious. Oh. It looked like he was close enough, so I just decided to keep swinging through instead of waiting. Trying to time the swing. But I guess I should have timed it. Not a challenging one yet again. Not many caves until we're at the snowfield that I would have classified as challenging throughout most of this game. Heroes' graves are different. And I'll place down my signs in heroes' graves when we go in those, but normal caves and other stuff, I doubt anybody's ever gonna summon me. But I will put down my sign whenever I remember to. Three cracked crystals for that. Just go through, clear this whole room out. We're not gonna trust any enemies watching us from above or sitting in corners like this guy, who could at any point decide that they just feel like going for the stroll. Absolutely decimating me. Where the hell did that guy come from? He was probably up there. That looks like somewhere we might have been able to walk to. No. No, I don't see an entrance. It just looks like a platform. So that is most definitely where that little imp gargoyle thing was. Oh, I thought I was about to sneeze. Prepared for it. Big breath in and everything, but nope. Just that weird stinging sensation in my eyes now. Oh, that shit's painful. At least it's momentary. Obviously, even though this looks like our boss fight, and it looks like I just saw a Crystallian back there and its glowing blue bullshitness, we missed a path. We have to check this path. We can't just leave this path be, especially because this is where we were in the other episode. We were just on that side, with the giant centipede hanging down from the ceiling, shooting rocks at us. Over there. Now that we're over here, we can just casually walk through, no rocks being flung at us. Pick up items at our own leisure and look around, make sure we're actually getting everything. It's so easy and nice. Alley-oop. Definitely just felt like there was a whole lot of nothing here. So, it's up to you. This one doesn't have something half decent on its body, then, okay. I'll take that. And that room is worth it then, because getting up to that particular spot with the thing shooting rocks at you is pretty tricky. It's coming from that angle, so when it hits you, it pushes you back, staggers you, and pushes you back. At that point, very likely to just fall off the ridges after like 2 rocks hit you. Down into the abyss of death you go. 2 crystals. Good. Still a 2-hit crack. That means this one's going already. Just need that inch of stamina. Give me that inch and I'll take the mile. Get in the ground. Get in the ground. Didn't obey me. That one dissipated into dust. It did not go into the ground. Disobedience. The next one of y'all I find is getting gravity magicked into oblivion. Okay. That clears out that tunnel. Now it's morning, which is good for the ruins. I was very hesitant on going into these ruins right here at nighttime, just because it's difficult to see a bunch of shit, and I want to make sure I don't miss an underground section if there is one. I don't think there is, but just in case. Oh, of course, there's one right there. I don't really feel like fighting them. Deathblight is a pain in the ass. These guys drop a decent amount of runes, but they don't drop so much that it's worth spending 10 minutes standing here killing all of them. So, just grab the items, get out of here. Maybe we'll fight the giant one in the center. Because we get some cracked tears for that, I'm pretty sure. Give me that. Soft cotton. Take it. Give me that. Delicious. Mushrooms, nutritious. Sunflowers. I don't got a descriptor word for that. That rhymes with the other ishes that I put out. I don't see anywhere else to go down into the ground there, so that area is good. We're gonna tick that off as cleared. I hear chiming. Oh, where are you? Instantly. I think like 2 of them shot it at me. No, it was just 1. And that's why we weren't hanging around. Deathblight is ridiculous. Should bring me back near the ruins, though. So just run on up, especially since we were right at this one, it looks like. Oh, there's the cookbook. Pretty sure that's for a bunch of Deathblight stuff, so that's nice. Got that. Yeah, it looks like it was only one of them in this area. That's so strange that I guess I got hit by the actual blast. Probably took like half my bar shooting up. And then I was still in the mist. On face. Not nearly as bad in this version as he is in Night Rain. And it kind of makes me laugh. Because you don't get death blighted the whole time you're standing right next to him. Like in Night Rain. But you will when he does those other attacks. Those are like, I think almost everything he does is leaves an area splash except for that grab, it looked like. Let that out. There we go. First try. Honestly, wasn't actually even difficult either. It's just a little improper timing, getting smacked for a second there, but genuinely wasn't difficult in the slightest bit. Gotta love Wormface. Sure, we got every item that's down by this tree. Those are just the blue and red one. Let's warp on out of here then. Doesn't look like anything else down here is necessary. Except maybe there was something over here. Might as well go take a look since we are pretty darn close. Nothing on this side, right? This wasn't the gold mask side. No, it's not. Can't get up there. But don't look like there's anything up there anyway, so I doubt there's any reason to go up on that side. The other side is where we got gold masks, so it makes a little more sense that they might hide something under here as well. Maybe a structure, maybe not another item to get. Or it could be some golden butterflies or fireflies. I will take that to the bank. Looks like all the golden butterflies are belong to me. So, get rid of this slug. Allowing us to look at our map again. We already cleared out what's immediately north of me. And that leads over to this little section here. So, let's bite the bullet. Gonna level up. Gonna waste all my runes first. Just in case I die at this guy, because I don't feel like doing the run back after trying to get all my runes. And I need like 90,000 with it. Still don't think that's enough. We are about to see, though, not enough. Very close, but no cigar. We're gonna leave endurance alone for a minute. I need to bump up strength, and I need to bump up dexterity. That'll bump me up by 5. I can take that for now. I was trying to think if it would have been more worth it to do a different one first, but I don't think it really would have right now. Let's go see. Now we can do level 4 as a U and level 4 as a U. Level 3 of that. And that one was unintentional too. Oh, what? I never bought that item. Those were the online items, aren't they? Oh no, I did buy them. They just looked not great out. Because it's only slightly more dark. Explosive stones. I don't remember ever needing those. That by this. Ooh, we can actually go through. Just make sure we've got all limited numbers. Stuff like these. Once we bought everything we can, there, 100 runes. Not gonna worry about 100 runes. Now we can go fight this guy, cause I don't know if we have enough time in this episode to be able to beat him. I frickin' hope I can with the amount of time I have left, but I may need to do some move memorization. We gotta go the other way. That takes a couple attempts of just running in, letting myself die while I memorize how his moves, how his swings are actually going. I got a decent handle on a bell-bearing hunter, but I don't have the best, and this one always feels a little faster than all the others. Got some armor. We didn't even have to fight those dogs. That is lovely. too many times where I had to run away. And I shouldn't have. I should have just ate it, taken one hit on him, and then run away. But instead, I just straight up ran and healed. Let's do it again. Don't have to worry about the runes at all. Doesn't make sense to try and worry about 100. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're not using rune arcs. That's a waste on this guy. Really do just gotta fucking be patient, grind through. I almost got him with going in and just being dumb and attacking as much as possible, but that's just not a worth it strategy. It's gonna infuriate me more than it's gonna help. I'm gonna make stupid mistakes. I don't get that. It really looks like I'm timing-wise dodging that, and I'm just not. I don't get it. Even there. I dodged away, I dodged towards, I dodged at angles. I definitely was able to dodge it one time, but I don't even know how I did that. Would be a better idea just him rather than trying to do it only on the one table. Still got him after wasting 2 of my rune arcs. Wasting those is on me. I ain't kicking and screaming about it. Now we'd be on to the next area. Which we are gonna do some of this. Just really hesitant because, well, I don't need anything more from Selbus. I could give him the item that he asked for. I already have the Amber Starlight. But I don't think that does anything for me. Let's go see, just in case. Don't have to give it to Ronnie at all. I can just have it, and then I think you can chuck it in your inventory or your storage, so you don't even have the option to give it to Ronnie later. So let's see that, shall we?
For another that'll make. Well, the blessed day is goodness gracious. To think this was my. Yes, I should. Please, it's all you. Just you. The scheme I promised is to be revealed very short. You'll be flabbergasted. The secret I promised.
Okay, interesting. He wants us to give it to Ronnie. But maybe we have to reload the area. They do have you doing that an awful lot in these games, so... Let's just try that, especially since I feel like it's something that the game wanted you technically to do it, and then you're supposed to go beat a boss and come back to him, but I've beaten so many in Altus Plateau so far that I feel like the game already, it gives you that cross to the border already feel. It's like, you've done that. You don't need to do it again. Just had to make sure that you were able to and give it a little bit of time. Time has technically been passed.
It's finally complete. Give it to Rani. The dead-eyed doll lets down her, though she might dip her hands in the dirt and feign that icy persona. You, that once you have Rani drink my draught, and well, we'll be just imagine.
And then let's go see. I should be able to just give it to her now. We're not going to. Definitely not. I just want to see if the option's there. You'd have to D-pad over and talk. But okay. We now have that possibility if we really wanted to. We can also see, I don't think he wants it, or will even take it. We can see if it's an option to give it to Gideon. Since you could give him the first one, I don't see why he might not take it. Nope. You don't care. Nice to know. What about EG? Does he have anything to say about this?
Civilized war console?
Nope. Well, there you have it. Nobody cares. So, let's go over here. Not in this. So, it's got to be in key items then. Oh, you can't even put it in your inventory. Or sorted chest, I should say. Nice to know. Well, that's just going to be in my inventory for a while. Feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you like this kind of content. And I will see all of y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.